even though that's what it says on the corner of the screen. My name is Claire Olenek, and I am the Director of Implementation here at All Star Cheer Sites and Sites Done Right. And this is the weekly quick Q&A with Claire. If this is your first time on this call, what we do is we'll go through a topic that we've gotten a lot of emails about over the week and show you how to take care of it on your end. And then we open the floor to questions. If you've got any questions on any of the systems that you have with us at All Star Cheer Sites, I'm happy to take any questions. You have a chat window at the bottom of your screen. You can type your questions in there and we'll move forward. I know I've got a bit of a lag, so I'll just wait another moment or so everyone can join us. And then we'll jump right into something that I covered at the VIP workshop this past week in St. Louis. And those of you who are on this call who were with us in St. Louis, we had such a great time really digging into mindset and setting you up for success at that workshop. And so we're going to just kind of touch on a couple things that we did there, specifically how to create a single page with a specific opt-in tied to your mailing system. Probably sounds fairly complicated, way easier than it sounds, I promise. So let's jump right in. Go ahead and share my desktop with you. As if you've been on this call before, you know this usually takes just a minute, so bear with me. Go ahead and share. All right, success. Now, this works no matter which website starting point you have with us, since everything is on the framework, as long as your website is live and you have our mailing system, which again, as of right now, is part of your subscription with us. This is all very simple to do. So for example, we're all coming up on probably half-year teams, that sort of thing. Maybe you've got a big campaign coming up, say Walking in a Sugar Wonderland. If you don't know what that is, ask, be sure you reach out to Jason and Cheer Gym Success Secrets. He will point you in the right direction. What this will let you do is collect somebody's information, go ahead and feed it into a list, and then you are set to mail out to them from there. So just for argument's sake, let's say that we're setting up information for a half-year team, okay? First things first, we're going to create a half-year team list. So we log into the mailing system. Again, mine looks a little different than yours because I have access to everyone's. And we're going to create a list. Now, I already have this, so I'm just going to delete it so I can start new. We're going to call this the 2015 half-year prospects. Okay? Whatever you want to call it is fine. It's whatever is going to remind you what this is. Okay, so I'm going to add. And then I'm just going to back to the list because I'm not going to import a list and nothing like that. I actually want this to be a list that people can sign themselves up to and subscribe to any autoresponders that I put out. All right, so let's click back into the list. Now, all of the lists come default with two fields, name and email, which is great if all you're doing is collecting information about a prospect. But since you're specifically trying to collect information about a half-year athlete, we should probably put in some custom fields. All right, you do that by clicking on custom fields. Okay, so we have name and email. We're going to assume that's parent name and email, so we're going to say this one, athlete name. It is a text box. I'm going to add the field. Okay, we are going to say, let's say athlete age. Okay, add custom field, and let's say athlete birthday. Okay, that will be a date. If we're doing that, we probably don't need age. So let me just delete the age. Don't need to do that, that's fine. And then let's do previous experience, let's say, okay? Previous experience. All right, add field. And that's gonna be text as well. So now we have three custom fields as well. Athlete name, athlete birthday, previous experience. Fantastic. Saved, done. Now, list has been set up. If you wanted to set up autoresponders as well, you can do that too. Click on autoresponders. And let's say you want them to receive your information packet as soon as they fill out the information. That's fine. We're going to call this half-year emails, okay? It's going to be a drip campaign, which means it's automatically going to send to subscribers after they sign up. So it's going to be based on when they fill out the form, okay? So we're going to save and next, send immediately. Here's our tryout packet. And you'll say something nice here, Your tryout packet will hopefully already be added to your to your website. The way you do that is very simple. We go to New Media. We are going to add a packet. And I've got just a ton of stuff, so I'll just pretend I have, let's say that July newsletter is my packet, whatever, okay? Upload it. Then you're going to have the option to edit it. And you're going to see the file URL. So we're going to copy this. Again, this is your packet, right? Here's our packet, okay? Paste. We're going to make this clickable. So all you do is highlight it. Got the little chain link fence looking thing, which means link. Okay. Done and done. We can copy this into plain text if we want. Fine. It's sent to send out immediately after they subscribe. Fantastic. Save. Okay. You can add one 2 weeks after they subscribe, 3 weeks after they subscribe, etc., etc. Okay. Or you can just do one-off emails to them. So if we create a new campaign, half-year test, let's call this half-year test. Okay. If we save and next, we can create an email so that it automatically goes to this list. Okay. We're going to schedule this campaign for, let's say our tryouts are November 7th. So let's say we want this campaign to go out on November or October 24th. All right. So then you can, if you want it to go out date-based, you can just create individual campaigns, schedule them out, and you're good to go. All right. That's not really the part I wanted to get into, but it was right there, low-hanging fruit, right? So let's say we want to set up a half-year prospects page. That's easy too. We're going to go to all pages, create our own. All right. And we're going to call it add new. Again, I'm going to call it 2015-2016 half-year teens. Okay. Now, it would be wonderful if you started with a video of you talking about your half-year teams, why it's important. Again, we're building your celebrity here. You can also put some clips of your half-year team athletes together at a competition, smiling happy kids. Always good things, all right? But whatever you decide to put, obviously you're going to want to put some sort of text here. Text goes here, all right? Then we're going to give us some space. Switch to the text toggle, all right? This is just spaces. Give myself a couple more. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the list, and we're going to grab the subscribe form. Copy all of this. What's great about this system is that all you have to do is put your cursor somewhere in the screen, click it, and it will automatically highlight it for you. So we're going to copy it. Okay. And we're going to paste it. Now, we're going to publish it. Keep in mind, remember that publishing does not automatically mean it gets popped up to the front page of your website. But if you want it to be a live page, it needs to be published. I'm going to click on View Page. And looky here. Here are all of our fields that we need and a submit button. So I'm just going to test this out, okay? My name is Claire Olenek. My email is claire@allstarcheersites.com. There it is. My athlete's name is Lacey. Her birthday is 01/01/2004. And previous experience, none. Submit. You're subscribed. Fantastic. What does that actually mean? All right, I'm going to refresh this list real fast and check this out. Here I am, my email, subscribed 6 seconds ago. What happens if you click into me? Here we go. My athlete's name is Lacey. Here's her birthday. She has no previous experience. And it's all right there. Here's the other thing that's really cool, okay? You can export all subscribers. So when you're running your tryouts on November 7th, you have a list of everybody who has signed up. That's exciting. That's very exciting. One question that we've gotten is, what if people have more than one kid? Then you add a couple extra custom fields, and they don't have to try them out, send them out. You can add athlete or second athlete name, second athlete birthday, third, fourth, et cetera, et cetera. And if they only have one kid, then they only fill out the first one. So that's really easy to do. And then if you decide that you don't need it, you don't need athlete birthday, let's say, which since most of your teams are age-based, you wouldn't delete that one. But let's say you did like I did and put age and then birthday, you don't need both. You can pick the one you want to delete, and it's as simple as delete. Anytime you update the custom fields, it will automatically update the form, but it will not automatically update your web page. So if you update the form, you will need to go back through, grab the subscribe form again, delete out the old form, put the new form in. Okay? Something really simple, but very powerful that you can use to collect information. We kind of chatted with some of the folks who were there in St. Louis about different uses for this. You could use this to have people register for your events. Again, like your upcoming Walking in a Sugar Wonderland. If you want people to register in advance, there it is. Okay. You can use this for people who want more information about open gyms. Some of our folks run special tumbling classes, information about those. Half your teams, prep teams. As many types of pieces of information you want, you can collect right here on this page. So that's something really exciting. And then because they have signed themselves up for your list, they can get your autoresponders. Whereas with the old system, you would have to manually add them in. This way, they just add themselves. So let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen and sharing. And that's really that. Like I said, it's something that you can use kind of across the board. Anything that you want to get people's information on, you can put right there. You can actually start doing your waivers that way. If there's no signature field, so I don't know that it's like a legal waiver, but it's a great way to collect information. You could also send it out. Those of you who run birthday parties, you can send this out to your whoever's booking the party and ask them to put in the name of the people who are coming to your party as basically your guest list. And how great would it be if you use that information and have name tags ready to go and personalized gift bags and things like that. But then also, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you have a full record of everybody who's ever been to one of your parties. So lots of really cool things that we can do with that piece. So having gone through that, if you've got any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box. If not, I know I'm on a bit of a delay here, so I'll wait a moment. But if not, we can wrap up for the day. If you are watching this later on the YouTube channel, if you've got questions about this one, you can just reference this video. Our team will know exactly what you're asking about, and you can email us at support@allstarcheersites.com. If you're not sure about the YouTube channel, we do have an All Star Cheer Sites YouTube channel now that has all of our past quick Q&As with Claire. So if you've ever missed one, they are now going to be set up. They're also going to be searchable, with the keywords what we happen to cover that week. So that's pretty exciting too. Keeps me from having to dig back through myself when questions come back up. Because I can't always remember what I covered those days either. So this really takes care of us across the board. And if you haven't spent any time on the YouTube channel, aside from the great material that you're getting from the quick Q&As, we've got just a ton of information, great information about our marketing pieces, some really great tips and tricks from Mick and Jason. So I definitely recommend you spend some time there. It's my pleasure page. And guys, it's been my pleasure spending time with you today. If you've got any questions that you'd like to see pop up on next week's quick Q&A, just let me know. Like I say, we usually try to pull the questions that we get the most inquiries on. So that's how we roll things there. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap this up then. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today, and I look forward to sharing some more information with you again next week. Take care.